So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And these are wonderful scenes inside the Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, this historic ground which has been the site of so many memorable games in South American football. Has a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Antonio. That is a great pick out. And he was quick to react. And he's been shifted off it. Fabian Ruiz goes on a run down the left wing. Gordon. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. And I really rate him because he can...
Antonio! Goal! Sporting! First blood drawn.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Sporting make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Andriy. And it's Isco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gonzalez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's looking to set free a runner. Sporting are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Gavi, Gordon, oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable. No, tries a shot! Butter, they have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He's in a good... Antonio! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He's one-on-one! And he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Koopmeiners. Looks a good ball through. Kvaratskhelia. De Paul. De Paul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Fabian Ruiz. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Araujo. And here's Antonio. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Gonzalez. Koopmeiners. And he's intervened well there. Antonio might just make this. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Fabian Ruiz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception, well timed.
Sporting couldn't really be more watertight.
And the finish! Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try! Oh, it's come loose. Gonzalez. Molina kept his eye on it, and he's there. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Koopmeiners. Kera. Gaia. Kvaratskhelia. That is good strength. Has a go! And he hits the net! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And here's Isco. Gavi. That's really well cleared. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Fabian Ruiz. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's not got that quite right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is good alertness. Interesting ball. De Paul. Isco. Now Fabian Ruiz. Gavi. And he's found a way past. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Opts to play it back. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. De Paul. Gaia. Oh, good ball! He's had a hit! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Spinazzola.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gordon, and they're quick to press. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gavi. Gordon, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Isco. Now it's Antonio. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Driving on and making good progress. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gordon. Isco with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio en el Sporting. Número 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 13. Número 7.
Sporting still have the cards to affect this game.
Número 79.
Great hit!
Número 24. Número 10. Cambio.
Oh, important interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Kehra kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mkhitaryan. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely measured pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mkhitaryan. Eva Nielsen. And that is a little undercooked. Picked out brilliantly. Joao Felix. And here's Gordon. Oh, delicate chip. Chance for the header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Sporting are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Koopmeiners. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he was quick to react. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that's a little loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Gordon.
Se van a jugar 4
De Paul.
minutos de compensación.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Evanil, and the shot! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
And that will be the final act. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. A win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Señoras y señores,
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's in plenty of space here. That's a fabulous ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Gordon. Nicely aimed pass. Spinazzola promptly onto that, and that is that. That's the throw. Fabian Ruiz. Pass somewhat off target, and that's a superb pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Fabian Ruiz, and here's Isco, and here's Antonio. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Gordon showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Malinovsky. Oh, he's found him, it's shot at goal! And he's managed to get rid. Gavi. He's played him through. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good-looking ball. Sporting are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now, what about a counter-attack? Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Urawa Reds trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
And a shot! There it is!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Malinovsky.
Sporting really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Urawa Reds with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Urawa Reds can try it again now. Urawa Reds have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Antonio.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just eases him off the ball. Urawa Reds with another corner. So, third corner of the game. Laporte with the clearance. Sporting are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wriggles his way through. There's no flag!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And the pass is intercepted. Gordon chasing after it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Sporting really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's Antonio. Fabian Ruiz. Antonio. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gavi. Now Fabian Ruiz. And here's Gordon.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sporting still this single goal behind. And the counter is on. Gavi. Defending was strong and firm. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He can run onto that. Gordon. That is lovely.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi. Gordon. Bruno sends that a long way. Gordon. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That is good strength. And no, that was never going to make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Isco. Oh, that is a good... It's Isco! Tries to... Oh, what? And again! That's a half-decent try.
Isco certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 13.
So, time for changes
Número
on
22.
both sides, actually.
Número 7. Número 9. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 24. Número 79. Número 6.
Mkhitaryan spots it and intercepts.
Gordon.
Gordon closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Laporte can get it clear. Rower Reds get their fourth corner. Header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Mkhitaryan. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good spot, he's seen them. Even Nielsen! They've done it! Sporting are all square.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but...
And the shot! He has done it! And they're back in front! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Rower Reds get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Gordon. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's João Felix.
Sporting need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
No, that's been intercepted. Clips it so gently.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And a header! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
4 extra minutes added on. And here's João Felix. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there goes the final whistle. Sporting were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Sporting desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It is a truly impressive, a vast open-air arena, this. The Estadio Monumental Colo Colo in the Chilean capital, Santiago.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
That is a great pick out.
Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Fabian Ruiz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Ødegaard spots it and intercepts. Always onto this.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Foot in. Isco. And here's Antonio. Torganazar. That's a little off target. Fabian Ruiz. Now the finish!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He won't be happy with that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There's the hit!
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Molina. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Ødegaard puts his foot on the gas. And it's Isco. Oh, it's Antonio. Ødegaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mahrez. And that has been cleared. Gordon. For Isco. And here's Antonio. Isco. Guardiola. Mahrez. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Spinazzola. Fabian Ruiz. Andrić. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's been picked out. Mahrez. Cleared away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Taken back almost at once. Torganazar. He's cut it out. Defending was strong and firm. Passing nice and neat. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Ødegaard plays it short. Mahrez plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Isco. And it's Antonio. And he's running through. And here's Gordon. Antonio. Gordon. Oh, well played, well played. Torganazar. Alaba. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Torganazar. That's a good ball out wide. Isco. And he welcomes it in. And he's picked out the run. Gordon! And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Sporting really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Alvarez! Oh, it's come loose. Header! Decent enough try. Molina. It's Gavi. Molina. Gordon. Isco. Antonio. Ødegaard. And now the breakaway. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Andrick. Fabian Ruiz. Antonio.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some resolute defending there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now he's off and running. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kimpembe cuts it out.
La cantidad de
Your
espectadores de este
impression so far,
partido
Jim?
fue de
Well, the time has arrived to start taking
43.286.
risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Torgan Hazard. Good, strong midfield running here. Andrich gets across to intercept that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Isco goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Gordon. Oh, what a mistake! And that is going out for a goal kick.
Cambio en el Sporting. Número 9.
We have got changes
Número
here from
13.
both sides, in fact.
Número 22. Entran número 18. Número 24. Número 79. Se está realizando un cambio.
Gordon.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Sporting finding their passes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sancho. And that could set him on his way. And he's had it nicked away. Sancho. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good running with the ball. Joao Felix. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Joao Felix. Nice interception, well timed.
Sporting truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Played back in.
Kricumya clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Alvarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gavi. Gavi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Gordon. And here's Gordon. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Molina producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Idrissa Gueye kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Adama Traore. Molina calmly anticipates. And here's Gordon. Joao Felix! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's caused a worry or two. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
João Cancelo. And it's Adama Traore.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Confirmation that there will be
compensación.
2 minutes stoppage time. Adama Traore. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Krikumya are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through them.
He's had a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And the referee brings it to a close.
Sporting